Alright, so that pretty much wraps up this chart. I think we had a little more fun with it yesterday because we were doing the pentatonics. And it's important to break the progressions down. Alright, and we're gonna go to today's chart here. It's somewhere here. This is it. This is quite a chart and quite an endeavor, and I think we're going to start with tomorrow on this chart, but we can start to look at it. We've got review things here. We've got the magic chart. We've got the S2L. We talked about that. The S2L, the S3L, or the S3S right here. These are the ones you build for the pentatonic without the 4 and the 7. Pentatonic doesn't have the 4 or the 7, so it's just building blocks. You put one on top of the other, but pretend the 4 and the 7 are still there so you can stack them properly. Okay, I'm just not going to play them. So we've got our pattern stacks. Here's the pentatonic ones, 3, 5, 6 root. Okay, that's how you build the pentatonic scales on this chart. So the progression is going to be A minor, G7 to F major. Alright, now how do you play that? Well, that's going to be interesting. Now, it's raining like heck here, so hopefully no one can hear my terrible guitar playing. Anyway, we start here with in the C cage, which is, here's your C fret nut. Alright, and it's going to be a C-shaped. A minor 6 is going to be, it's going to be from the C shape. Remember, the minor roll, A minor, you'd play the next pentatonic scale shape up. So A would go to C in a pentatonic scale, A to C. Alright, so it's A minor and then a G-shaped G, but we have an E-shaped F. Now the reason why I chose this particular progression is because I wanted to start it up here and do it all in like almost E shapes. Or you can slow it down and just go. It's all, so we can look at it as starting up from this. We want to look for an E shape here, an E minor shape. So let's look at this E minor right here. Alright, this is the progression zone. The progression zone. I'm a little slow today, I'm sorry, but we'll do our best. This is the E minor shape. G, let's make sure we can see the progression. The E minor shaped A minor, not G. The E minor shaped A minor is here. Okay, the parent key to that is going to be a C, a G-shaped C. So it's G-shaped. Remember, these are shapes, but they're all over the fretboard, you know, because the G starts here, and you go. That's a G-shaped C. You just take the same shape up thing. All right. I can't do that particularly totally diatonically. It's a little harder to do on piano, right? So that's a G shape. So that's the G-shaped pentatonic. So you can go. Oh, sorry about this thing. I just do that naturally, but you don't have to. just go do a little bit of those pentatonics. They work along very easily. So you're doing it just a pentatonic scale. Now G shape starts on the 6th, because when you play an open G, your E is the 6th of G. So in A, so we've got our A minor starts on the 6th. You go, or something like this. All right. All right. So you do the, we're going to do the minor on that one, and then we're going to go to the D shape and the C shape. What's that all about? I thought we were going down, staying in the easy E shape. Then this is major. Then E shape G, then E shaped F. And you can just kind of hit different strings and emphasize the difference between a minor, this is middle guy, now we go to clearly emphasize that major by hitting that major 3rd. Alright? So, but what if we don't want to play like just E-shaped things? Okay, for this particular E-shaped E minor, we're going to do the G on it, but when we go down to the other E shapes, we're going to do an E pentatonic on it. Now, I didn't do all 5 of them, but the next one after G, I might fix this chart and put the E one. We've got 2 more boxes here. It seemed like a little much, but I just didn't have time to do it last night. So what we've got is the G shape. Okay. All right. That, so I'm just doing what I can do for this. Now, what if we don't want to slide down? We want to stay in this cage. Then, when we go to the G, right? It's going to be D shape, because if you drop this down to an E shape here, according to the magic chart, way up here a little bit, E goes to a D shape in the next cage up. So it would be, now we could drop that to there, but we're out of that cage almost. We don't want to do that. What we want to do is play another form, the form of the F, the 4th, that still is in this cage, and that would be the C shape. Because if you start on a C shape, if you start on the F from the E shape down here, E goes to D shape F, D shape goes to what? Starts caged all over again, to C shape. Okay, so it's like this. Then, and then. So it's easier for me to do it in pentatonics, all right? So it'd be. I'm just doing a little meandering to slow it down.